here, and welcome back to the 11 Days of the Holiday Healing series. And today is day 2. Day 2. And so today's focus is on trusting the feeling that you can't explain. And you're like, what feeling? What feeling are you talking about? Well, sometimes this feeling can come up like a little nudge, like a little tap, like, hey, hello, notice me, like this idea, this thing that kind of keeps popping up into your mind. Or it's like a pull into like, hey, stop doing that, like let's get away from that, like let's go do this now. And some people think that those are distractions, but I honestly think those are like a redirection back into who you are and who you're intended to be. Sometimes this also just looks like something doesn't fit or something doesn't feel right, that something needs to change and rearrange and readjust. Now, this feeling that you can't explain, usually what happens is our body and like our higher selves, with the help of God, higher power, divine creator, source, the universe, our angels, and all of our ancestors, right? Those are who are guiding us and redirecting us into something that feels more aligned, feels more connected with who we were always intended to be. And for some people, it may look really different than my own. And for myself, I was following a path in a direction that my parents laid out for me, which was a great one. It was a great path. It was a blessed path. So thankful and grateful for their direction and for their teachings. And I got up until like the very end, like 99%. And I turned around and walked back down because I ultimately found out that that was not the journey and the path for me. And my body was telling me it wasn't. And how it was telling me was it wasn't fun going into work anymore. The things that felt meaningful and exciting and thrilling and fun were no longer. They felt really heavy. And it got to the point where I only did what I felt like I needed to do. I didn't want to do anything more, but obviously not do anything less. And it's in those moments where I realize this isn't it. Like, if I am not able to come into my everyday without fun and excitement and joy and peace, then I know that something is off and something needs to rearrange. And how I took that is how I took the feeling I can't explain. I surrendered to the fact that it's okay to not have this plan or direction of knowing, and I had to surrender, and I'm still in this process and understanding of surrendering to the unknown and embracing the unknown and surrendering to the fact of divine timing, divine protection, and divine direction. And by following this path for me, I have been able to say that I have been having fun every single day. And ask me about what I've gone through. And some people may say I have not gone through what the length of what other people have gone through, but it's not about length of time. It's about the experiences and the lessons that you were able to learn. So trusting this feeling that you can't explain. This looks different for everyone. For me, it was more career and job based. For some people, it could look family. It can have the mask of a family member, something family related, something where you're living, something about where you're living, something about what you're doing, something about what you're eating, something about what you're listening to. And just like many videos in the past, it's really about taking true introspective look at you and your life and how are you living and what needs to change. And the needs to change really comes from you. And if you are in need of help of figuring out what is me, who was I really intended to be, what are actually these feelings that I can't explain telling me. Hi, hello, my name is Ish and I am here to help with this, help you, guide you to figuring these things out for yourself through hopefully my life experiences and learned life lessons and the things I've witnessed and seen in other people's lives. If you have any questions, comments, I am open to listening. I am holding free one-on-one vision mapping sessions where we get to talk about what vision of you see and where you're at now and how we can bridge the gap. Please like, comment, share, subscribe to the Desert Collective with me, Michelle, for Health and Life Coaching. And if you have a story that you were able to overcome and a new character that you were able to develop and create, there is the Main Character University podcast where they focus on telling stories of main characters. And yes, and thank you always. Peace and blessings. Have a beautiful transition into the new year. Stay tuned for the last day, which is a fun one. It's day 1. Bye, everyone. Thank you again for staying tuned. Thank you for listening. Thank you for the comments of saying that they love watching my videos. I'm doing this all for you, for us, for me, for we, for the collective. Yay!